welcome back to my channel. So today I am excited because we're going to be trying out newer launches that have been going on over the past couple months. I purchased things in hopes of being able to film with you guys and try everything out with you guys, but life happened and I didn't get to do that. So now I'm just gonna kind of like throw this all into one video. I don't have every single step in my makeup routine like of a new product, but I have plenty of new goodies that made me excited and I was like, yes, let me try these. So hopefully you guys are excited about this as well. I do have a little assistant here. She can't seem to get comfortable, so she might be walking behind me. Sorry, ignore her. But yeah guys, so if you're new around here, welcome. My name is Jackie. I'm so glad that you're here. If you like the vibe, please don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified every time I upload a new video, or as often as I like to be reminded about my videos. My videos are here for whenever you guys want to come back and watch them. And yeah, let's get into it. Okay guys, so I went ahead and I zoomed you in, and as you know, in every video I usually have like some kind of moisturizer. Sometimes I use the Bite Beauty Agave lip treatment. I don't know what it's called, something like that. It's like a lip balm and treatment. Sometimes I use my Lunar Beauty gloss because I love it and I also feel like it's kind of a treatment. But today we're going to be using the Muy Tinted Lip Balms and I'm so excited. I just want to show you the outside really quickly. It is a Latina owned brand. They are amazing over there. I absolutely love them. So these are basically like lip treatments. Wow. These are basically lip treatments, and you can wear them all day. They do come in 2 colors, which I will swatch for you guys. So the inside looks like this, nice and gold and beautiful, and the first shade we have here is Un Quickie, which is a pink cherry red lip. Now these are made with castor seed oil. They're made with jojoba oil, and there's another one that I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's like gandelia wax or something like that. I'm sure I'm saying it wrong. But anyway, the colors are beautiful. So these aren't supposed to be super pigmented or anything like that. So let me go ahead and give a little swatch. Oh, it feels so buttery and smooth. So this is Un Quickie, and this one is Get Cute. So obviously these are very sheer. Let me go ahead and bring it in a little closer. And as I was saying, these are very sheer and they are meant to be like, you know, everyday wear for just comfort and lip treatment. But I absolutely love these. They do retail for $11 each. Let me double check that actually. It is $11 each. Right now they're on sale for $10. Obviously check the website when you go on it. Or you can get the like set of both colors for $24. Right now that's on sale for $18. Obviously check once you're seeing this, because I don't know if it's gonna be still on sale. But I'm gonna put on Get Cute, and this is just gonna be my lip treatment for the video. Definitely to wear this out and about, I would probably put on just like a lip liner that matches my lip or something like that. That's if I have like a bunch of makeup on and I just want like a super simple lip. But honestly, by themselves or with like a no makeup, it's good. Like I like this. I like this color. And the red one is cute. It's actually like more of the like a pink, almost like the pink packaging, just like a tiny bit deeper. But yeah, it feels good. So the next product that I picked up is the Jaclyn Cosmetics Prep Starter Hydrating Under Eye Primer. And this is basically just supposed to prime the bottom of your eyes. And you could wear this as like kind of skincare-y, like you don't have to wear it under makeup. And it's supposed to kind of like give you a soft blur and just hydrate your under eye to make sure it doesn't look cakey or dry down at the bottom. But the packaging looks like this. It's just simple and white with a silver lid. And this is also supposed to give you like a little bit of a cooling effect. So I'm gonna squeeze a little bit out here. And you're supposed to rub it just with the metal tip, again, to help with depuffing and all that. I just don't want to put a lot and I can't tell how much is gonna come out. So it definitely does feel cooling, but I'm like, is it the serum or is it just the thing. Okay, I feel like that's enough. I'm gonna rub the rest of this with my finger. Oh, it feels super soft. Okay, and I got that on, and I will say it feels super amazing. I feel like it feels blurring, if that makes any sense at all. I don't know if it does. I did forget to mention, this one does retail for $24. Yes, $24. And it's on, and I will say it does feel refreshing under the eyes, and I think that's just because I have like, you know, like a serum under the eyes, but it doesn't feel like heavy, like you can't really feel it. Like it's definitely drying down a lot and you can't feel it, but we shall see once we put our foundation on. But I am going to go in with the eyes first. So moving on to the next item. So I went ahead and I applied like a small amount of my concealer. That's just usually what I prime my eyes with. We're not going to be doing much eyeshadows, and you'll see why in just a second. But I am just going to work with one eye at a time. And so on top of this concealer, I am going to set it, and I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics Last Act Translucent Setting Powder. This one retails for $28, and it's basically just supposed to be a translucent powder that has a little bit of subtle pearl pigments, which makes me kind of nervous. It just looks like this. You can barely see it because it's white, translucent, whatever. But it's just supposed to be like blurring, soft. You're able to set your makeup with it, or I believe she said something about putting it under. I don't really know, but I'm just gonna use it to set my eye primer and then to set my under eye when we get to that stage. So I'm just gonna use the same brush that I always use to set when I set, I should say. So this is supposed to be minimal fallout, which I can kind of agree. There's not much that came up, and we're just gonna go in and set this. And I was just gonna use my normal setting powder, but I'm like, if we can use it in two places at once, why wouldn't I? So I'm just setting this, and there is no like shimmer or anything like that from the pearl pigment. So yeah, it looks good. It feels smooth. I feel like so far it feels like other translucent powders. I guess we'll see under the eye how it looks down there, but so far so good. Oh my gosh, I almost spilled everything. Okay, so moving on to the eyes. I picked up graphic liners, you guys, and I feel like I hadn't purchased graphic liners just because, I don't know, I don't feel like I'm that good at liner, I guess. But there's all these beautiful graphic liners from Dulsura Cosmetics. I want to make sure I said that right. Yes, Dulsura Cosmetics. And I did get this 4-pack. It has the Love, it has the Neon, it has the Pearly, and it has the Pastels. And this is supposed to be super pigmented. You should be able to use them by themselves on top of shadow, etc., etc. These are $2.50 for the 4, but right now they are on sale for $149.99. I don't know if the sale is still going on by the time you're seeing this, but they are sold out as well as the pack. Individually, you would have to go in and check. I think some are available, some aren't, but I'm excited. I will say, in case I forget to mention it, they say a little tip is to wet the brush, not to put water directly into these. They just said as a tip. I'm assuming it's just so you don't, I don't know, like oversaturate these. I will let you know what colors I go in with because they do have shade names on the back of the palettes. So I have some water here. I also did purchase their eyeliner brush, but I also have one here. So in case things get a little messy. So I have my little brush. I'm gonna start off with the Dulsura Cosmetics brush, and we're just gonna kind of get into it. For the first shade, I'm gonna go into Soothing Star. And I don't know, I'm kind of nervous. So I saturated the brush, and I'm just gonna go in to the yellow shade, and basically you're just supposed to twirl it in here until you start picking up the pigment, Okay, I'm just gonna kind of go for it. I don't think I've ever done like super graphic-y liner. But okay, let's see if I can do this. Okay, I'm nervous. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. Sorry if it's not like super visible to you guys. Oh, I blinked. Oh, this goes on really thick. Okay. Hold on. We're gonna try here to get a little bit of a thinner line. Y'all, I do not have a smooth hand here. I'm just going in here with like very light pressure. I'm gonna fix that up right now if I can. Y'all, when I tell you that I'm shaking, and I'm just gonna dip back in the water a little bit. It does dry pretty quickly in the little pot, which I guess is a good thing for when you have to store it, like when you're done. Okay guys, that was a mission. I just went in with a little bit of micellar water and a little brush. I don't know at what point I got cut off. I just got so focused and zoned in on that. It's not perfect, but we're just gonna roll with it. I'm gonna go in with another shade. I'm gonna go in with the shade Zodiac. But I'm kind of sitting here thinking, and I'm like, okay, in nail art, it's better to have like a longer, pointier brush. And I'm like, maybe this will work. So I have these new brushes that I bought for my nail stuff, but I'm like, maybe it'll work for here. Okay, so I wet my brush. I got it hopefully nice and saturated. It looks nice and pink. And this is the shade Zodiac, if I didn't say so already. Ooh, it is like really thin. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see this. Y'all, that was easier. I'm like, that was easier. I think it's the brushes that I don't like. Okay. Do we go in with the third color? Like, this is getting out of control. Okay, you guys, so I'm back, and that was such a struggle. This eye was definitely a lot easier, and then finding that thinner brush, longer brush, I should say, helped out a lot. But the yellow, I just had to stick with it because honestly, I've been here for forever with this graphic liner. Just don't look at it. Just don't look at the yellow. Okay, you guys, so we're gonna move on to the face makeup. So I did go ahead and apply a little bit of my Step 1 mattifying primer by Makeup Forever. You guys, so sorry. So my eyes fold differently, but if I open up like this, you can see it's like a little bit more symmetrical, a little bit more. But if I look like straight ahead, like the fold in here that like really goes in hides the yellow. I can't. I don't think I would wear this like out and about. I think this is definitely more like picture and then take it off kind of thing, because no. I cannot believe this. Okay, anyway, guys. So we're gonna go in with the Rare Beauty Always an Optimist Pore Diffuser Primer, and it looks like this. You guys, if you have not been watching me, I absolutely love pretty much everything Rare Beauty. Honestly, I don't think there's much that I don't like, but I am excited for this one. So let me read you a little bit of the description. So this is supposed to be a hydrating, cushiony gel primer that blurs the looks of pores and fine lines. It boosts and extends makeup wear and helps fight shine all day. So it is hydrating, but supposed to keep you like mattifying and smooth looking. I'm getting about that much. I honestly think that was a lot, but I'm just gonna kind of go in here like I do with my other primers. And oh, it feels kind of like that Jacqueline under eye thing. It's nice and smooth and almost like silky feeling, and it does just overall feel like, I don't know, It just makes your skin super smooth. Okay, so let's let this sit for a second, and while it's sitting, we are also going to go in with the Lauralee Los Angeles Beauty Sponge. This is also a new item to the Lauralee family, Lauralee Los Angeles family. Before I wet it, I was already going to wet it. It looks like this, so it's kind of like a, I don't know, oval shape, I guess you can say, and it has like a nice big flat side and nice pointy ends. And I did just grab some water in a container because I already knew I didn't want to go back out there. Guys, I can't stop looking at this liner. Oh my gosh. And so basically the back of the box says that the pointed tip is for precise application. The flat is for surface for baking. And it just says to wet your sponge to expand it. And that's it. Just like any other sponge. And I'm just gonna go with the Rare Beauty foundation like I said, and I am in the shade 310W for those that are curious. And I'm just gonna go in and start applying. Oh yes, I like this big flat side because it just covers so much face. The sponge feels nice. You get like a nice bounce back, and this little point is great for these little crevices here. Make sure you can get in everywhere. And then we're gonna go in with concealer. I'm going in with the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hero concealer. This is like my favorite concealer in the shade 20. And so before I go in with the translucent powder, I just want to show you it's looking beautiful under the eye. I do see a little bit more blur effect once the concealer is on. I feel like you could see it before, but it's not anything huge. Like, it's not like a super airbrush, but we shall see the other side as well in just a second. But I'm just going to go in here with the Jacqueline translucent powder. And we're going to set this under eye. So as you can see, the translucent powder gave me like a little bit of brightness without like, I don't know, this overpowering brightness, just like enough. Okay, so as you can see, I got that powder under the eyes. I'm looking good. I'm looking blurred, which I appreciate. Up close, definitely looks nice. I definitely think having both the little primer and the translucent powder together gave it like one layer and then another of the blur. You can definitely, like I said, once you put this on, you can see like a little bit of smoothing, but it's not anything drastic. Once I put on the concealer, you can see it a little bit more, and then once I put the translucent powder together, they worked, and I like it. As far as the kickback or the fallout, I will say there is very minimum. Like, I don't know if you guys could see, but just like a tiny bit on the top and bottom, but there's not a whole bunch of buildup. Moving on, I did go in with my Rare Beauty eyebrow pencil. I just kind of like did a little bit here because this brow is a little bit more sparse right here. And then just kind of like curved up the edges because, I don't know, I used to have like really full brows, and now here, not so much. But the rest of the brow is basically me. So I picked up the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow freeze, and you guys, I'm so excited for this. I don't know why when I saw it I was like, oh my god, I need that. I don't know why, but my hair right here, it constantly falls down. It didn't used to do that. I feel like the moment that I started this YouTube journey, it just started like it just falls down, and you can see it sometimes in some of my pictures, and it drives me crazy because I don't focus on that a lot. But I was like, this brow freeze is gonna get it to stick in place. So the little gel is very clear, as you can see here. It feels waxy, but not like overly waxy. Like there's like a little tack to it. So we'll see how this dries down. It doesn't come with the brush. You have to buy the brush separate, but it's literally a spoolie. So I have a smaller spoolie here, and then I have a bigger one to kind of like fluff out. So I'm just gonna kind of go in and grab a little bit of this. I'm gonna try to grab it evenly because the brush is kind of tapered, and so I'm just gonna come in here and start brushing my hairs. Okay guys, I feel like I'm gonna leave that there. Hopefully that holds the brow hairs. So I like it. Again, I can kind of feel it, but it's not like restricting or anything like that. I did go in very, very lightly, and I'm so sorry I didn't even give you guys a price for this. This one is $23. I got mine at Sephora. I don't know if you could get it anywhere else. And it just basically says that it's an easy to use styling wax that lifts, tames, and sculpts every hair, and it's just meant to lock in your brows when you're done. Again, I'm super excited to use this without even like, I don't know, brow pencil and all that, but I'm super excited that I liked it. I don't know. Anyway, you guys, let me go ahead and pop on mascara, lashes. Haven't decided, and I have one more product to try out with you guys and kind of swatch with you guys, and then we will be done. So give me just a moment. We're going to be moving on to the Lmao Cosmetics. I believe these are called Perla Besitos de Perla. They are a shimmering lip balm. Really quickly, the packaging looks like this. It's like very soft, and kind of like with little pearls. I don't know if you guys can see them, but everything's really soft and kind of shimmery. And the packaging itself is super simple. It just has the name in the front. It has a little bit of what it's infused with on the side, and then you have kind of like a pearlized off-white lid, and these are shimmery. I am kind of nervous. I don't know if I'm gonna like these with this look, but I am gonna swatch these for you here. So these are the shades and what they look like. Very pearly, very beautiful, very natural. So the first shade we have right here is the shade Sirenita, which is the little pinky one, and then the next shade is the shade Luna, which is the clear slash pearly one, and then the next one is the shade Corazon, which is this one right here. It's actually like gold and pink, like reflect kind of, like a cotton candy and like a gold almost. And then the last one is Tesoro, which is the bronzy goldy one at the end. They feel super nice and very balmy, but like a little kind of like the more modern gloss, which is kind of like a lip balm, nice and smooth and kind of like soothing. I think I'm gonna try to go in with a little bit of Corazon, and to me, I feel like these mimic the original mother of pearl glosses. Like the shades are very similar. Okay, so I got that shade on, and now what I'm gonna do is just dab and kind of swipe on this lip balm. Okay, so I have that on, and I think it looks so pretty. Sorry, my mirror's in the way. I was trying to see myself on the viewfinder. I don't know if you guys can see the little color shift. Like, yes, it's so pretty. These feel so good. To be honest, me personally, I would probably wear these by themselves. Again, on like my lighter makeup days. I'm not saying you can't wear it like this. I probably should have picked like a different lip liner color, and then I probably could have just put it on by itself. But I feel like it needed something in the back because of everything going on. Oh my gosh, I normally wouldn't put on like the super metallic-y gloss. I don't know if you guys can see how much sparkle. There's a lot of sparkle there. Okay, let me zoom you out and then give you a little bit of my final thoughts. Okay guys, so really quickly, my final thoughts. I pretty much tried to describe everything as I was using it. There's nothing, now that my makeup has been on my face for a little bit, that I feel like, oh, I need to tell you guys or remind you guys or anything like that. Genuinely, I think out of everything, I was mostly scared of the translucent powder. I just was kind of scared that it was going to be kind of chunky and like, I don't know. I don't know why. I just felt that way. I will say really quickly, these two products, even though they worked perfectly, and as they say, there is other primers out there that I feel like give you the same look. Personally, I love Rare Beauty. I love all their products. I love their packaging. I love everything they stand for, everything they're doing. Love, love, love. So personally, yes, I will continue to buy this primer when I need to. You guys know that I have to filter my makeup for you guys, just so it's not the same thing over and over. But great primer, just saying. There's other ones that make your skin look the same, but it's nice to have options. And the same thing with this under eye primer. I didn't get the super cooling effect. It doesn't say super cooling effect, it just says cooling effect, but in my mind I was just expecting it to be a little bit more cool. You definitely feel nice and refreshed, I feel like is more a better word for it. But really the only cooling that I felt was the actual tip itself of the product. Everything else, you guys, I loved the sponge. I feel like it's very cloudy, just like my Makeup Geek one. I don't know, they just feel a little different, a little better, a little lighter some way somehow. The liners definitely had so much fun. I love the fact that they tell you to wet the brush and not like the actual pan itself. If you can see, I feel like it kept everything pretty clean and not so like, I don't know how to say it in English, but in Spanish it's batido, like, I don't know, just like messy and like, I don't know. So I liked that little tip. Definitely it's about finding the right brush. Again, ignore the yellow line, but the pink line though, like, yes. And as for the lip balms from Lmao Cosmetics, I just wish that they had them in not pearly colors, just a personal preference. Other than that, they feel super comfortable. And the Vive Cosmetics ones, same thing, super comfortable. As you guys saw, they eventually weren't as shiny, I feel, well, the one shade that I had on, but you could still feel like the hydration on the lips. So if you're no makeup, barely any makeup, or no makeup at all, you will love these for your makeup routine. But in all honesty, great for prep before you're doing your makeup or anything like that, or for your light makeup days. Love those. But yeah guys, anything else that you want me to try, let me know in the comments down below. Everything on my face will be listed as well in the description of the video and the Instagram posts and stuff like that. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I am going to be a little bit more active over there because, you know, YouTube lagging a little bit. I know Instagram is too. You know, help me, follow me. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for being here today. Stay safe and healthy, and I will see you guys in my next one. Adios.